Alright, hey guys, this is Nicolas. This is going to be my first ever YouTube review, and I'm going to do it on the Ogio No Drag Mach 3. And I want to do a review on this product because I haven't seen one yet online. I've seen a review on the Mach 5, I've seen a review on the Mach 1, I have not seen a review on this product. It's a great product, so I want to show it to you. And I want to talk about the things I like and don't like, and hope you like this. Let me know how it goes. I'll try to keep it brief, but for those that don't know, this is a backpack made for being ridden on a motorcycle. It's a motorcycle backpack, and there's some things and features in here I'll talk about, and I'll point out that show you why that is. First, you can see, though, its aerodynamic shape. It's very sleek. It's got a real thin profile, if you look at it. When you're wearing this pack, you know, you can barely tell you're wearing it, unless you're really looking at it. You don't necessarily know you have a pack on. It's nice and thin. It's got a real nice profile. The material is an Ogio bag. All Ogio bags are quality. They're all put together well. I've had a couple in the past. I loved them. This bag in particular, it's built well. I want to know how it's going to hold up, though, because there's some things on here. This molded, this is like a hardened, kind of a molded rubber, I guess. I don't want to call it a plastic because it's got a kind of a softness to it. It's not necessarily real hard, and you can actually, I'm putting marks into it doing that. So it's somewhat fragile, I'd say, and I think if I like maybe sat on this end here, this might dimple in on me. So I don't necessarily know how it's going to hold up over time. It looks well built. We'll see. Maybe I'll have to do another review with it all beat up, but for right now, I've got a couple rides under my belt with it, and I love it. And it's doing the job. So let's take a look at what else it's got. The straps on this are really nice. I haven't had any complaints with them. I've gone on a couple hours ride, haven't had any fatigue. I noticed that they're molded in, which I like that. They're almost part of the backpack itself. Most backpacks are a pack and then a strap. This is like one piece, and it's made that way so when it sits on your back, it really kind of just falls on your back. So it becomes almost part of your back. You know, it's got kind of a turtle look to it, which actually ultimately adds more protection anyway. So I like the way the straps fall on your back. They have the standard old chest straps, and they're adjustable. I think most Ogio bags have that. These happen to be Velcro. I've seen snaps. These are nice, no problems there. It comes with, and here's one of the features for being a motorcycle rider, a helmet hanging snap. This helmet strap, you can hang your helmet off of while you're walking around, while you're in a store, when you get off the bike. The other Ogio bags I know have, at least I know the Mach 5, I believe, has a specific pouch for a helmet. And what they do is actually they put the helmet on top of the pack here, and then they kind of latch it over with this strap, with this cloth strap, and then it just kind of sits there while you're walking around, and you end up looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with this big bump on your back. I really like the feature where I can just kind of strap it to me, and it kind of hangs there. And it really isn't as bothersome, as cumbersome as you think. I thought I was never going to use this. I use it all the time. I love it. It's actually got a nice soft, I don't know what this is, like a synthetic suede or some kind of suede material it feels like. Definitely keep your helmet nice and protected. It's never going to scratch your helmet. It's really cool. I like it. Good feature. Another nice feature for being a motorcycle pack is this quick release strap. This strap pops the entire strap off the bag and it just drops off your back. It's a really nice feature, and this is another thing I did not think I was going to use a lot. You know, but with a motorcycle, when you're riding around and you got on a heavy jacket, a riding jacket, it's got all that armor on it. Getting your hands in there and getting these straps around that armor is really difficult without having to loosen up the strap. That makes it easy. You snap it off, you snap it on. I love that feature. Great. The back here, it's comfortable. I don't think it breathes as much as they might claim. I've ridden it for a couple hours, probably a 90+ degree day. Definitely gonna have a hot back. I don't think there's any pack really on a motorcycle that's gonna keep your back cool. This, you know, take it or leave it. Take it for what it is, really. I don't necessarily think they could have done a better job with this, is what I'm trying to say. So, it's not the greatest ventilation. I know it was designed to have ventilation, but I just didn't feel it. Maybe they could have done a better job there. The hip strap here, here's another area where I'm kind of maybe have a concern. Not for me necessarily. I ride a cruiser bike, so I ride a cruiser bike, but it's got a sport position to it, so I'm a little bit leaned over. With this plastic strap, it only sits a few inches away from my gas belt, my gas tank. The website claims, Ogio claims that this is built high enough, it's designed high enough on your waist that it's not going to be an issue. But this bag was probably designed for a sport bike, and in a sport bike, you're really going to lean in. You're really leaning over that bike. I think this would hit your strap, would hit your tank. Your mileage may vary. I don't know. I don't have any issues on my bike with it. Maybe you would. Something you want to think about. The strap's removable, but I don't know why you would want to do that. Keeps the bottom of the pack on while you're hitting corners and flying down the highway. You probably want to keep that strapped up. So as far as the outside goes, I think this is all reflective material. This piping here, I believe, is reflective. We might be able to show you that. They don't claim. Ogio claims this bag is extremely water resistant. It's not waterproof. I don't know. That's one of the one of the negatives. I wish they'd make this waterproof. I don't know why they wouldn't. It seems like it's just a material that wouldn't leak. Up here, however, it's standard old backpack material with a little bit of hardening underneath it. But I think if I pour some water on there and leak, typically if you're going to be riding in a storm where this thing is going to start leaking on you, you're probably not a safe or smart rider anyway. So waterproofness really isn't a huge issue for me. I do like this. I like this molded, I guess you call it a molded in, stitched in handle. So there's no real handle. It's just kind of a slot. Put your fingers in. It's that synthetic or that whatever that suede material is. You can grab your bag and walk around with it while you're off the bike. That's a nice feature. Let's open it up. First thing you'll notice on the pack is your valuables pocket. It's felt lined, so it's real soft. Put your phone in there, put your MP3 player, whatever, something that you don't want to scratch, goes right in that pocket. So that's a nice little feature, which I do use. Open the bag up. It opens up with these straps on both sides, zippers on both sides. It opens all the way down, but here's one thing I don't like. When you open it, this back doesn't go all the way down. It only goes to about here. So when you're holding the bag up, it's kind of, it's not really easy to load and unload. So that's one of my negatives. But other than that, when you open it up, one of the things you'll probably first notice is that you have this red background. Bam, it's red. I love that, and the reason I love that is because this is a work bag for me. I'm going to be carrying a laptop, I'm going to be carrying an iPhone, I'm going to be carrying some electronics to charge things, some other devices. They're all black. Off this background, I can see all those items when I go in the bag. Right when I open the bag, I can see what's what. I don't have a black background to contend with, and all that stuff blends in. So I love that feature. You can easily see what's in the bag. Here I got my cig bottle, my water bottle, in the shoe pocket. These are shoe pockets. They're for shoes. It's a nice feature. You're riding a motorcycle, you're going to have riding boots on. When you get to your destination, you're probably going to want to put some regular shoes on. I understand why they did this. I'm using this bag in the summertime. I'm not going to bring shoes with me. I don't wear shoes. Flip-flops, I'll throw them in the bag. They're fine. So I won't use this. It fits a cig bottle great. It actually fits a liquor bottle great. So if you want to transport your favorite beverage, it does a great job for that, which is more important anyway to me. So shoe pockets, no need for them for me. Your mileage may vary again. You might like them. There's a generous amount of space. Once you close this up, there's still some space in there. You can put a couple pairs of pants, a couple shirts, and definitely do an overnight or two with this pack. There's a lot more space than it seems like. It doesn't look like there's much space at all in here, but when you open this up, they really wisely designed that molded plastic, that molded rubber, to give you some space. So I do like that. But again, like I said, I'm using this for a work bag. So I'm mainly going to transport a laptop, it's pens, paper, pads, things like that. Maybe some change shirts or what have you. I don't know. On the door panel here, there's some place for pens, another little small pocket here for your wires to charge things with, a zip pouch, which you could probably fit an iPhone in there. I think it's deep enough. Yeah, you could fit a phone in there. I got my cards in there. You have a pouch here that fits an iPad perfectly. I put my iPad in there, it fits nice. You can fit anything in there though, it's not too thick. That's nice, that goes all the way down to the bottom. This is important. This was important to me because I wasn't sure if this bag would fit my laptop. This is my work laptop and it's got the extended battery. So the bag specs say it's a 15-inch laptop, which is what this is. This 15-inch laptop happens to have the extended battery and it fits it. And that's a great feature in my opinion. So anybody that has a 15-inch laptop and still has that extended battery, this bag should fit it with a little bit of space to go. So I love that. I love that it fit. It's probably why I bought the bag. You also have another pouch down here. This pouch is supposed to be for a hydration pouch, a bladder, you know, a Camelback or what have you. I'm not going to use that for that. I have my Sig bottle. I don't necessarily want to put a hydration next to my laptop. Not the greatest thing, not the smartest thing, I don't think. So you can use that as a pocket. This bag, by the way, is padded, so your laptop's nice and protected. So overall, the bag's great. It's going to perform. I don't see it having any issues. The only issue I see with this pack potentially is going to be this material, dinging, scratching, becoming dented, maybe dimpling of some sort. Other than that, I don't see any issues. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the reflective material to show, just to kind of maybe show you how that looks. I don't even know if you can see this, but let's see if I can do that. I'll just get a light. Turn the lights off and see what happens. That doesn't necessarily do shit for me, but you can see maybe something with the light up there. I don't know. Anyway, that didn't work out too well, but the Ogio no drag Mach 3 bag, if you ride a bike and you're looking for something that's going to store a laptop particularly safely and some other items, this is a great bag to have. I don't see why I would ever turn this in, get rid of it. It's great for riding. I actually was thinking about taking my saddlebags off and just using this primarily because it's that easy to use. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think of the review. Hopefully I'm going to do some more in the future here on some running shoes that I also cannot find a review on. So maybe I'll fill in the lost reviews, and that'll be my thing, huh? Hope you like this review. I recommend this bag. It's pretty nice. Let me know if you have any questions.